Hello, Websy Wongi again. This is going to be somewhat of a controversy um, video, but I'm going to talk about just what my viewpoint on humanity and what is wrong with humanity. And like if any of you have watched my previous video on helping my one friend, this kind of goes into that, but we really are messed up in humanity. And the thing is, 'tis the season to be jolly, but fa la 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 la, we're not really taking it in as consideration that we need to be not only thankful like as Thanksgiving, but we also need to be giving, in my opinion. Um, there's so much I can talk about humanity. Humanity has fallen really, really horrible. We're not really on the same page. We're really not on the same way of thinking. I know people are different. I know everybody has their opinion, and it stinks like armpits. But my biggest thing, and I'm gonna be blunt, I'm gonna just give you my insight, and hopefully this won't be a long video. I try not to do long videos, but sometimes they just end up like that. And I'm not trying to rant here. I'm trying to give information of what I learned about humanity. And just to give an insight, my friend is in need right now. And it seems like every time I would post on a group, no matter what group it is on Facebook, and try to get in contact with people who can, it's not the money issue, it's the support issue and the fact that people are not willing to help. And I've just got to the point last night I broke down, and it just really upsets me on humanity that everybody's busy with Christmas shopping. And like for me, I did a little bit decoration that I could gather, and it wasn't a whole lot, but it was something that I could do. But other than that, we're busy with Christmas. We're busy with finding out what we want or what we want on our Christmas list. And, what about those in need? We have become a very selfish, bratty, immature society more than ever. Like today, for the last week or so, I've been posting on Facebook. And I don't want to sound like a rant or whatever, but I've been posting on Facebook for people to stop sending me chain messages. And those of you who don't know chain messages, and I'll probably do another video about this, is pretty much chain messages if you're on Facebook, and if you're not, then just listen. That's all I gotta tell you. But anyways, chain messages basically they sound a little bit like this. The angels are watching over you, and if you send it to 10 friends, you'll get your blessing in the mail. And it's really stupid in my opinion, because nothing is personal. But anyways, I'm going to save that for my next video. But I just want to touch on humanity for a little bit. Where to begin? Mainly, in my opinion, of how Christians treat people, very judgmental these days. Just because someone believes different than you doesn't mean you have to put or force your beliefs on them. And that's what's messed up in humanity. I myself, I'm a part of certain groups on Facebook. Not that I'm associated necessarily with those groups, but I'm trying to use the positive energy, or not so much the energy, but my back history of being in a Baptist church to influence people for the better cause. And what I mean for that, yes, I'm a part of some groups that would be questionable on Facebook and the internet, but I'm not on those to destroy people. I'm on there to encourage people, whether they be pagan, whether they be witches. And I know I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash. Who cares? Who cares? But I am on pagan groups or witches groups, and let's just be honest, I'm on those. Why do we need to cover up? But yeah, I'm on those. I still claim to be a Christian, but I'm not in a practice. I'm not in a religion. I have faith in God, but I'm not going to sit here and perform witchcraft and all this. But I am the type of person, a Christian, who's open-minded on a lot of areas of these. It doesn't mean just witchcraft or paganism. And yes, I am careful. But what I want the world to know is that I'm on these groups and I'm trying to help people change the society and how they think on Christians. And to be honest, Christians are horrible. I'm just going to tell you black and white. We are horrible as judgmental people who want to put down people for believing a certain way or thinking a way. And there's nothing wrong with having your opinion. Hey, scream it to the mountaintops. But when you're literally putting down people just because they're pagan or just because they're into magic or witchcraft, it goes nowhere. Where's the love? Where's the compassion in life? That's what I'm trying to get across. And that was one of my reasonings on Facebook for joining some of these groups, is to reach out. Because if we as Christians can't reach out to them, who will? A lot of these, and I found out, a lot of these people I talk to on these groups, I don't know if you know anything about Abrahamic laws and everything, but a lot of the reasons why people hate Christians is because how they were treated and the what is it called? Abrahamic law, of what it enforces people to do. They can't have a free will to think for themselves, and they're just caught up in that because they've been seriously hurt. And I know what seriously is like to be hurt by Christian friends and family. I know personally what it's like. And that's one of the reasons why I don't go to church anymore. It's more of a performance thing than actually having a heart for it. Like when I was a child, and I'm going to close with this. When I was a child, I loved going to church. But then it got to the point where it's performance. It shouldn't be performance. It should be generally caring that I'm going to go to church and worship God and praise Him and, go throughout my day in life. But it's repetitive. And that's what got me, And it's not so much doing new things, getting people's attention, bringing in the crowds, but it's actually sincerely having a heart to serve God, or a heart to read His Word, a heart for